Hello friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and insights from the football world. The transfer market is in full steam and we are seeing some exciting transfers, especially in the English Premier League. And most of the big teams are doing their business for fun, except the likes of Manchester United at the moment. But the hot topic for discussion today is about one of the worst signings in Premier League history. I'll have to say this openly because I have not seen such a signing with such high expectations and nothing paying dividends. Yes, my friends, I'm talking about Romelu Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku is a man who was, ambitious. He was having that killer instinct. He had that, fighting spirit to do whatever it takes to return back to Stamford Bridge in Chelsea. But as he came last season, he just went the downward spiral. And everything has got to do with the way Thomas Tuchel treated him. He kind of criticized him openly, and he had a sense of dislike towards Lukaku. And his playing style was not suiting Chelsea. Yes, he holds up the ball well, but at the end of the day, what we want to see is him scoring enough goals. Unfortunately, that did not happen, and Chelsea were not contending for the title last season. And this time, what has happened? Romelu Lukaku has officially accepted a pay cut and he's returning back to Inter on a loan deal. It will be a 1 year loan deal where Inter will pay Chelsea 8.5 million euros, and it will be enough to see his deal through. And this does not come a big surprise because last time in December last year, he gave an exclusive interview with Sky Italy where he had mentioned that he wants to return to Inter. Well, if your conscience is somewhere else, please go and play there. Don't waste your time in a club which is ambitious and wants to win silverware. That is as simple as it gets. And I'm sure all Chelsea fans would be feeling so disappointed right now because they had high expectations from this player, a player who would solve Chelsea's number 9 crisis, which was a very big mess for so many years. A lot of tried and tested strikers had come to Chelsea, but most of them failed because the philosophy of Chelsea was very simple. Either you score goals or you leave. It was as simple as that. And when Romelu Lukaku, a player who was in form coming into Chelsea last season, he won the Italian Serie A with Inter Milan. It was looking that Chelsea would freshen up, their attack would be bolstered by his presence, but everything went down the downward spiral. And you have to question Thomas Tuchel as well because we all know that Romelu Lukaku is quite physical when he holds up the ball, when he's trying to turn players inside out, and when he's one on one with the defenders are dead for all money. And when he has players in support like Mason Mount and Christian Pulisic, you know that he's going to score goals. But when those goals dry up, when the going gets tough, I have not seen the different beast in Romelu Lukaku of yesteryears. And going back to Inter, in my opinion, is not a very bad move because he knows the place, he loves Italy, and all the Inter Milan fans, I'm sure, will be buzzing right now. However, we have to remember that this deal is only for a year with a no buy clause and no buy for obligation clause. And it can change anytime because we know that things are quite uncertain in the transfer market, especially when the player makes up his mind and he feels that this club is the right move for him. He likes the place, and I'm not sure whether he will return back to Chelsea. However, things are going quite bad for Chelsea at the moment. They hope to invest that money by bringing players like Raheem Sterling, who is heavily linked in the Premier League from Manchester City to Chelsea. They're also monitoring the movement of Ousmane Dembele and Jules Koundé, which might happen, which might not happen. Nobody knows till the end of the window, but a lot of rumors are spreading, and I just feel that this, in the hindsight, was the right decision for Chelsea, right move because Romelu Lukaku's heart was not in Chelsea. He desperately wanted to go back to Inter and he got his wish fulfilled. And with this, Chelsea is once again looking for a number 9. Well, I don't know for how long, but they have been trying to fit in players in this position but nothing has worked in eternity. And I feel that if they don't get a clinical number 9 this season, yes, even Lewandowski was linked, but I don't think he will come to a place like Chelsea where the spot is vacant, but obviously it is quite difficult for them to compete with Liverpool and Manchester City. Let's be honest about it. So I don't think he will come, but for them to resolve this situation, they have to either play with a false nine, which again might be a bit of a risk with Tuchel because he likes to play with a centre forward who can hold up the ball and link up the play quite well, who is quick in the transition and who can make those penetrative runs which takes the defenders out of their position. So I think this decision of going back to Inter was good for Lukaku, but from Chelsea's point of view, why did they in the first place sign him when just because he was an old player of Chelsea, he wanted to return to the Premier League? They brought him, mind you, for 100 million pounds. That is not a joke. If you look at the other teams, they are spending a maximum budget of maybe 130 to 150 million pounds, and within that they get 3 to 4 good quality players. I'm not saying world class, but they get good quality for 150 million. But if you are spending close to 100 million on a player who is proven, who has a good track record in the different leagues, yes, you need to pay that much. You need to keep the ceiling high. But when it goes down the spiral, you just feel bad for the club. And all the money and time which they invested on Lukaku has gone down the drain. And this is something which I think Chelsea, especially with the new owners, would realize that this job is not so easy as it looks from the outside. There are lots of challenges. All the recruitment decisions need to be spot on, especially with experienced personnel at the helm of affairs. And I think Todd Bowley is one such person who will be looking after the negotiations as well, because he is part of the team which is kind of making all the decisions. So, guys, especially all the Chelsea fans, I would like to know from all of you, what do you think about this deal for Lukaku? Do you miss him, or do you feel that this is the best move possible at the moment for Chelsea? And do you think that he can be replaced with a better striker? Please put all your thoughts in the comment section. And if you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button and share it amongst your friends and network. And the Football Mania is going to bring you more exciting content on a daily basis. So if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification for regular updates. So until next time, stay safe and take care.